Okay, I'm back with the part 2 to that last video about the divine masculine that is being fooled into believing a false foundation for this business venture that he's going into with these people who he's realizing are not aligned with his mindset and the real truth, and they would have the real fulfilling abundant truth if they could change this collaboration into, instead of it being with these false people where they're foolishly believing that they are being taught the truth. This divine masculine believes he is being taught the truth, the full card, but they actually need to fight and realize they need to fight for the truth, for the real truth. And they're like realizing this. And then we had already also clarified our judgment, where they know that if it was happening with you, it would be the real truth. That they're being fooled right now. So it's not. So let's clarify our Six of Swords. It is the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Yeah, they are believing in illusions that are keeping them from the true forward motion and alignment with a purpose that they were literally born for. But these false teachers are like keeping this divine masculine from stepping into his full leadership, power, abundance, creativity, leadership, speaking the truth. Yeah, they're trying to make them like look over here and not at the real deal. So yeah, this is a real fulfillment here. And this is just material stuff that will turn into dust. This is about building up your treasures in heaven. Are you aligned with your purpose? Are you living your daily life the way you're supposed to? Or are you being distracted and being misled into wasting your life? That's what this Six of Swords energy about, that this divine masculine is coming into realization about. They're realizing this is part of their shadow side, that they believe all this nonsense, and they're realizing that. Knight of Swords with Seven of Cups. They're realizing that they may not have been learning the truth. They may have been learning a bunch of BS. The Chariot and the Emperor. They want to move forward and actually become a real leader. They actually do want to become a real leader. They're just trying to figure out how to do it. The Hierophant, they're trying to figure out how to do it. They're taking the time to also learn. Seven of Wands. They're trying to take the time to learn, but they're being fooled. They're being tricked. They're over here trying to get out of the shadow self and step into the full divinity that they were, their earth angel assignment is, their true Christ consciousness, divine light centerism. They're trying to align with that. They're trying to learn and stuff. And the people that he's going to are lying. They're tricking him. And they know it. They know it's to keep him oppressed. They're trying to make him learn this lessons the hard way. Eight of Wands. They're battling within themselves about what's real and what's fake. Magician energy and the Ace of Swords. They are definitely under an illusion. Most definitely. They can feel it spiritually. They can feel it spiritually that they're under an illusion. The Devil. Devil energy. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, Judgment, the Fool, King of Cups, and Ace of Wands. So all of this misleading and distraction, all these people involved here, the teachers, the business partners, all of it, it's all the devil energy. This is part of the lesson, the divine masculine realizing that they have to find the truth by themselves, essentially. Like, because these people are just going to keep misleading him with that devil energy. The Chariot and the Queen of Swords. Going towards you makes them feel right. You could be the only connection in this divine masculine's life that actually feels true and real and not like they're wasting their time. Ace of Cups. This person loves you. They think very highly of you. And they think that you guys could go all the way. Eight of Swords. It deeply saddens them and fills them with regret that they are not building with you. The Fool and the Chariot. These people are trying to make him feel like a fool for being in love with you. They could be trying to say that it's like a bad thing. But, okay, so they're over here telling them like it's a bad thing, but he's over here living the life and realizing you're the one that brings the peace, the transformation, the skillful willingness to assert, research, and gain knowledge and wisdom for real, and giving that drive to become a professional. Chariot. Two of Pentacles. This makes them feel confused. The pull between people trying to make this person feel like it's wrong to be in love with you. They're trying to instill those bogus ideas in their brain, and they know it's unhealthy and toxic, and keeping this person in a battle with themselves. This is very true. It is very true. And they could be realizing this with the sun energy. This could be illuminated or being illuminated to them in real time. I guess that's why they're in this Chariot weighing options energy. They're trying to figure out in what direction to move forward. Four of Cups. Deep, deep thinking about everything. Thinking about maybe they've missed a lot of opportunities for believing in things they thought were true. They're thinking a lot. Chariot. Thinking a lot. Thinking about the battle. About what's real and what's fake. Five of Swords energy. They're conflicted. Ten of Pentacles. They're conflicted about how to get into this cycle where they are creating the Ten of Pentacles. They're conflicted as to they're putting in the work with the liars and the misleading teachers, and they're over here like trying to attain this happily ever after. They're trying to attain a happily ever after, a real thing. But this Nine of Swords, yeah, all these illusions and lies and all there's a lot of falseness. This person is very confused. Two of Swords. Super confused. Super confused. Four of Cups. Four of Cups wants to remain out. Okay. The Fool. Five of Swords. They're like battling themselves. Like, am I being a fool, or am I being a fool for listening to my intuition, or am I being a fool for falling for misleading teachings because I feel that in my soul? And they're in this Four of Cups energy where they are fragmented because of all of the people around them giving them BS. You're the only real person in this person's life. You are the only one that they see that speaks the truth. Everybody else brings emptiness. Everybody else's cup is filled with smoke. 9 of Swords and the Fool again. They are really having a deep subconscious, like, this energy will not leave them alone. Like, fool, wake up. You're being fooled. Fool, wake up, you're being fooled. Ten of Swords. The Fool wanted to fall off. 10 of Swords and 5 of Swords. They don't have their divine counterpart by their side to be that 10 of Pentacles that they need. They don't have that guidance from their other half soulmate connection that they're missing. They need that guidance and communication, collective. Your person needs you. Your person needs your intuition, downloads, talks, advice. Everybody else is fake. Everybody else is freaking fake. 7 of Wands and 9 of Swords. This leaves them feeling just so drained and stressed. Just looking back, like feeling like they wasted so much time trying to figure out what it is. They're so lost. They need you so bad. Please don't leave this person alone. They're just a poor little fool and they need your help. Alright, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I gotta go get my kid from school. I love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.